All right, it's about day 14. It's the 17th of October. I've been here since October 3rd, so it's about 14 days here, 13 days, approximately 13 days on the therapy. Been helping my friend here with stage 4 breast cancer metastasized into her liver, into her lungs and into her bones. She's doing much better. I got her off all the painkillers. She was suffering stage heavy pain, between 8 and 10 level pain most of the time, bedridden for 2 months, hadn't left the house in about a year, and she's doing much better now. The only issue she has right now is not getting enough sleep, which is better than the alternative. The alternative typically sometimes can be looking like a lifeless body and worrying about someone that you're helping that didn't make it through the night. Those things happen, believe it or not. So the fact that she's going through some discomfort here and there is part of the process. There's healing flare-ups, there's healing reactions, there's stuff that people need to be aware of and be told every single day, reminded of. And it's a tough journey, but it's a journey of redemption, of rejuvenation, of restoration, of just a whole different direction. And getting all that stuff out of one's body, all the toxicity, all the like Dr. Max Gerson had said in a quote, deficiency is caused by toxicity. And I know it sounds a lot easier than what it is, but it is. We're constantly inundated with tremendous amount of chemicals in our food, in our detergents, in our washings, in our exposure into our jobs, our occupations, everywhere. You'd be surprised. And I'm not saying people should live in a bubble, but we have to be aware and become more aware, and what we have contact with and how that affects our body and our everyday, and illness and sickness. I mean, everyone's complaining about this really bad virus, and in reality we have to consider the cofactors. What else are we suffering from, and address the ones we can suffer from, and address those that we can change. So that's my message to anybody watching this video. It's about 2 minutes, and I wish you the best. In addition to that 2 minutes, some thoughts. So I always add some thoughts after I just give you an update. So I may be flying out on Monday, tomorrow, to see a friend's father. He's got stage 4 liver cancer. Of course, I don't say the names to, out of respect, personal respect and all that. But stage 4 liver cancer, and having some issues. So I might be out there for just 3 days, gonna help them get started, or at least better understand the therapy and how that applies to them. They were given some information that didn't seem actually correct to me, so I want to make sure that I adjust that so that they get the best possible outcome to when they start, if they start. So one of the most important things in this last 2.5 minutes is considering information. Not be afraid to challenge our thoughts and our actions and our results. We have to pay attention to the results are. Doesn't matter what the intentions are. The intentions are nice, but if the results are harm, then we have to reconsider those actions. And also what we call things. I've learned in this especially this year, 2020, 2021, these years, maybe before that, people will take on a name, they'll infiltrate a group, an organization, maybe well-meaning, and they could be causing great harm. So we have to reconsider that. Like, as an example, the term health or the term healing, we have to change that because people have taken over that. There are people with bad intentions or bad results, using the word healing all the time, or health. Distraction is not healing. As much as I want to hope it is, it's not the results. I mean, distractions with drugs, with chemicals, with ayahuasca, with weed, with CBD oils, with RSO, Rick Simpson oil, with all these interesting substances, cannabis leaves in the juice. It's like you're making things more complicated. The point of this therapy, at least, is the goal is to not be dependent on these substances. Health, if you're dependent on substances to live, to heal, to help, to build muscle, whatever it is, then we are just dependent. We're just dependent on these substances. Being dependent on something besides air, water, fresh air, water, fruits, exercise, if we're dependent on anything else other than that, besides love and hugs, then if we're dependent on anything, we are actually not healthy. We're dependent, and it's okay. It's okay, to call it what it is, but don't be afraid to call it what it is. You're drug dependent, you're herb dependent, you're CBD dependent, whatever it is. And people will fight me to the death, when I tell them that they don't need to use those substances to heal. They don't need to use those substances. Your body's restoring itself. You can use them for a short period of time, whether it be essential oils or whatever, but you are meant to live without so much stuff. You're meant to live with the greatest love of all. So that's how I leave you with the greatest love. Thank you very much for your time. Bye.